Hello and welcome back. Today we're rushing a little bit on our repairs because we're a little bit behind. So on our bench we have a 15-inch MacBook Pro late 2018. It's A1990 model. If it zooms or if it gets in focus, come on. There it is. That does absolutely. Let me take this and this. Come on. That does. Oh, and in case you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. So what this does is, if you connect the USB-C power adapter, it stays on 5 volts, 0 amps, nothing. Let's try a different port. Still nothing. On the right side, bottom port, you get the idea. So let's try our luck here and hope that this is a blown capacitor of some sort or something easy, and we're going to be able to fix it fast so we can move on to the next item. This is not an easy laptop to disassemble. Too many screws, too many shields, and too many things to unscrew and disconnect. But we will put our best effort into it anyway. Let's remove the bottom cover here. Good. First thing we always do, as you should know by now, is disconnect the battery and remove the battery screw. And let's cross our fingers that if we measure on the fuse there will be a short. Although that it's not an indication of a blown cap, might be something. Can you see this? Yes, you can see this. Now, diode mode, red probe to ground, get a screw hole, and measure the fuse. Oh, that's what you want to hear. Okay, let's go ahead and disassemble this as quickly as we can so that we can remove the logic board and do some injecting so that we can see what gets hot, and hopefully it will be something like a cap or some minor corrosion or stuff like that, because as I said, today is a busy day and we need to move along. Let's get a smaller screwdriver or a screwdriver tip. Start disassembling things. If you do not remember where you took the screws out from, you can just place them in a manner you can always, that can help you put them back. Let's remove the hinge here so that we can reach that screw underneath it, the hinge cover, sorry. That big screw here, and this one here as well. Okay. Now the Type-C board shield here, and the touch bar. Let's remove these. Come on, good. We have the trackpad shield here. Let's remove that as well, the keyboard. And the LCD cable. Good. And this one. Good. Remember, just because I'm doing it fast doesn't mean you have to. Now let's take a big screwdriver. This should be a T8. And let's remove the two big screws on the right and on the left of the heatsink. This is not screwed in, but it's not coming off as well. Okay, there we go. Disconnect the audio jack and the touch ID power button. Type C. These are stuck with some adhesive there, and this should come right out. That is if we disconnect the touch bar connector here as well. Okay, logic board out. Let's do some visual inspection here. Okay, it's in focus now. Not much going on here, just some dust. Okay. Okay. Since we have no time to lose, let us open our thermal camera. Okay. Our power supply. Set this to 1 volt, 2 amps. Stay. Okay. And what we want to do is start injecting 1 volt here on the fuse. I need you to focus. Good. Where were we? Okay. Microscope in. Let's reset this. Good, and we need this. And let's go to the thermal camera. We can put this here. Let me get the red probe here. And if we inject 1 volt, you see my hand? This is the probe and this is the fuse. It draws like 1.5 amps. Let's check on the other side. Oh, there's something getting hot there. It's on the bottom. Okay, it is on the bottom. What is that? There's some liquid damage here. I don't think we don't need to have that under the thermal camera, that we can see it under the microscope. You see this? It's that cap over there. I'm gonna change my name to the luckiest technician that's ever lived. Yes, it's that cap over there. Let's measure that. No, I can't even measure it. I can, but this is blown. Can you see that? The cap there has gone bye-bye. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get the donor board. What is this? This is a 1814A. I'm just looking at the part number here. My camera doesn't want to go in focus. It's mad at me. So 1814. Come on. I said we wanted to be fast. Okay. Okay, this is it. Let's turn this on. Okay, cap from the donor board there. Let's remove that cap. Apply some flux so that it makes our job easier to remove that. Okay, let's clean the old solder there. Like this. Apply some flux, some fresh solder. If everything today goes like this, I'm guessing I'm gonna go home early. Okay, now that that's clean, let's see if there's a short there on that line. Nope, no short. Let's take donor cap. You can measure that cap because I removed it, but I have no clue if that is shredded or not. Let's put this here. Where is it? Here. Can you see it? So if we measure it, stay there. Yeah, that's not shredded. So now let's go and put this here. Or I think we were here. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, good. And we should put this right where it belongs. Come on. Okay. Much better. Right? Let's give that a little bit of cleaning. Let's give the entire board a little bit of cleaning, like so. Okay. You should stay in your place. Come on, stay there. Let's bring the rest of the laptop back so that we can test this. After we've brushed away some dust. Okay. Now lift every connector up so that you can place the motherboard back. And is this in focus? Yes, it is in focus, hopefully. Now keyboard and trackpad cable should go up. And the rest of the connectors here. Good. Battery cable up. Nice. So we start connecting everything back. Wi-Fi antenna cables. If you're struggling with this, then you should just think of it like this. You just place them on top of the connector on the motherboard and start pushing them down in what approximately you can see that is the center of the connector here. And let's put the battery screw back here and connect the battery flex cable. Bring our power supply back. And as I said earlier, if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. Oh, switch to 20 volts. And it's drawing. Yeah, that's the current we want to see. It should go up to 4 amps. And this machine is booting and charging the battery. We have fan spin. I'm just holding option key. Oh, it has booted up already. I will have to blur this up. Let's do... Yep, there it is. We have chime and an Apple logo. I'm just doing a PRM reset so that it turns the brightness on and the audio to maximum. There it is. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I sure did, because I was lucky to be able to fix this motherboard in such a short time due to that blown cab capacitor. So I'll see you on the next one, and hopefully that one will be entertaining and you will learn something as well. Take care.